Today's episode of Pautzke Outdoors comes to you from Buffalo Bill Country here in Cody, Wyoming, where we're fishing on the banks of the Shoshone River. It's a super popular place with the few people that actually seem to know about it. You know, we were blown away by the number of people we saw in town and the few people we saw actually fishing the river, simply because possibly there's so many other things to do around here, and maybe because everybody's here to see Yellowstone National Park. Yellowstone is, roughly an hour from here, at least one of the entrances, and Cody is a place that's like the wild, wild west. People come here, they stay here, they eat here, they walk around town, they take pictures with the buffalo statues, and some of them choose to go fishing while they're in town, just like we did. First cast in this hole. It's pretty rough water here. It's flowing fast. I don't know if you can hear us, but Mick has got a nice one on right over here. We haven't seen it yet. We're gonna follow Mick without breaking our neck.
Yeah, man.
Here he is. Okay. Have you seen it?
No, it's a big one.
It's a good sign. You're right behind that rock. Oh no. Yeah. Nice fish. Oh, it's not as big as I thought it was.
No, but
he's a fighter.
Okay.
Back in the game.
Show me the bopper, baby. First cast.
He is rolling hard.
Rainbow.
Mr. Rainbow? Welcome to Pautzke Outdoors.
What? Yeah.
Oh, a really small wild rainbow.
Little guy.
Really small wild fish.
Little rainbow. I had one that was a little bigger a minute ago on the first cast. That's a wild rainbow. Real pretty.
All right, so Troy has switched to gold label, and I don't even know if you guys can hear us right now because it's pretty loud down here, but you can see there's really fast water over here. He's right behind this rock here, drifting in the slower water. You can see his float right there. And look at that. Oh, I just saw a bite. Another boat? Bigger boat. All right, check this out. You guys know the spot. There is the highway bridge heading up to the reservoir. Okay, here's the Shoshone River. Heavy current out there, okay? Heavy current, soft current, seam line. You want to be fishing right on the edge. Right on the edge of that seam line, just like that. Okay, because the fish are sitting, this might not be. This fish is going all the way down towards Cody. That's a good one too. You gonna chase him?
Oh, it's going to bring him right up.
That, folks, is a beautiful rainbow trout here in Wyoming.
Okay, here we are. I am mixing it up a little bit here in Wyoming. I switched over to the fireball eggs. And these are artificial eggs that Pautzke puts out. And they're a little slimier than the actual eggs to put on your hook. So it takes a little more. You got to kind of pinch them. Get that hook right in the center of them. And then just roll it on there gently. Now these eggs are really nice because they're a little more durable.
Oh, your drag is pulling. I still haven't seen it, have you? There it is right there. I can't tell what it is. It might be a rainbow. He's fighting bigger than he is. Nice rainbow. I still haven't seen it.
No, but
I see the float, but I don't see the fish. Staying down.
he's staying down.
Come on, be good. Be good. Yes, nice brown. I think it's a nice brown we came here for. Oh yeah, looks like a nice fish. No, it's a cut. Yeah, it's a cutty. That darkness kind of made me think it was a really dark brown. But I got news for you, folks. Welcome to cutthroat country here in Wyoming. All right, so you may have seen this spot on our videos before. We just finished filming all morning about a mile upriver We were here yesterday and the guys lost a couple really nice browns. So they wanted to come back here and see if we had a chance to catch them. Now, Troy, before you cast, show us what you're using still. Let's see it here.
Well, what I'm using these Orange Deluxe.
Oh yeah, there's the orange. Orange Deluxe,
Working
still
really
working.
well. Working really well.
Now, just so you know, Troy has now today caught a cutthroat, brown, and rainbow, all on Orange Deluxe without leaving this river. It's pretty impressive fishing here in Wyoming. Now down here, Nickaroo has switched over to something we're about to show you. So I'm not gonna touch these because they're super strong, but Mick has just switched over to these because he wants to catch a beautiful brown trout. Now look at these, there's liquid in there. That is pure garlic oil. And let me tell you, if you open this, your friends back at home could probably smell the garlic, and so can the trout. Because if you look at the water right here, it has turned off color on us. It's not crystal clear anymore. The flows have come up. It's springtime in Wyoming. It's kind of looking brown trouty, but I can't completely tell. He's doing the barrel roll.
Yeah, I think it's
He's a brown trout.
on that little chartreuse garlic egg. Whew.
Oh yeah, Mr. Brown. Oh yeah, rainbow. Really nice rainbow.
Nice one.
He tried to alligator roll, Troy. It's a good fish.
What we got here?
Really nice rainbow. Whew. All right, so you guys just saw Troy catch that fish. And this is just a beautiful fish. Take a look at the fins, the white tip on the fins. He even has a little bit of what looks to be cutthroat right there on his bottom of his jaw plate, a little bit of orange. We're guessing this is a rainbow, but to be honest, we really don't know. Could be some kind of a hybrid mix between the two of them. We're gonna keep them in the water and get them back so you guys can come catch them.
All right, so what I'm doing here is I'm taking a little bit of this fire gel, and this is the shrimp. I'm just taking a little bit, then I'm smearing it on the front, on the underside. Little dab will do ya. You got a little extra, so I'm gonna go on the sides too. Get it well coated, and you're off to the races.
That's the same trout. That's a sucker.
Is that a trout?
That's a whitefish.
It's a whitefish?
Yeah, nice whitefish.
Give me your net, and I'll come right
I got
down
the
here.
fish identifier right on my phone
Right over
here.
here, Mick, I think.
No, right here.
Yeah?
Just bring it right through.
That's a mountain whitefish. Right here.
A mountain whitefish.
Woohoo! Your first mountain whitefish. Congratulations. I don't know if we're excited about that.
No, that's a sucker.
They're kind of like a sucker. No, it's a whitefish. Bring it on over here, Captain. Turn it all the way. A little more so we can show everybody. Yep. Prize of the day, folks. Yep. I guess fire gel will catch anything.
Yep, anything. Okay, look at the size of this fish.
Holy, whoa. Welcome to Cody.
I switched over and put a plug on and put a little amount on with Pautzke's fire gel shrimp, and second cast, look at this bad boy.
All right, so we have been bouncing all over Cody, Wyoming. By that, I mean, see the canyon behind me up here? We've gone all the way up this canyon, at least to where we're allowed to fish. Fished up there, gone all the way down and fished in town. Now we're kind of in the middle section, and Mick is switching up a little bit here to
Yellow jacket.
all right, there it is. He's gonna show you how to put it on, what he's using.
Got just a single hook here, number 8, on 6-pound test leader, real light. You just take one single egg. They're a little larger than our other eggs. Slide it right there. Leave the point exposed. Give her a cast and see what it brings us.
Now, we always use red eggs, just like everybody out here in the West, here in the Wild Wild West as well. But sometimes switching it up to a different shade can create a lot more strikes, and that's what we're doing right now. There's a lot of rocks right here. There's a rock right there. There's rocks in the middle. There's a big rock right there. We're trying to cast these eggs and let them float right past the rock. The fish come out from behind the rock and bam, they just ambush it.
Oh,
You haven't seen it at all, right?
woo, no, that's a good fish.
There it is.
Woo-hoo. Another rainbow though. A little bigger than the last one.
Sure is. Nice fish. One thing you got to remember is
That was quick.
it's almost high noon right now. We shouldn't be out here. It's 95 degrees. Should have been out here early in the morning. However, we got news for you. We went to the Cody Rodeo last night. We slept in a little bit. So here's the Orange Deluxe.
I'm going to put one of those on because I just put one on for the first time this morning and bobber down. So again, just like the yellow jacket, you only want to use one egg because they're larger in size, and you don't want to cover your hook completely where you don't have any kind of hook striking ability with the point of the hook. Look, that thing so smooth.
Another colored up rainbow.
Fire gel. Shrimp.
That's a nice one. Oh, big rainbow.
Colored up rainbow.
Ready?
Drop him.
I haven't been listening. Whoa!
Look at this beauty.
Look at this beautiful Wyoming trout caught on a lure coated with fire gel shrimp.
Now the great thing about Wyoming is there's public access like this everywhere, and for those of you guys that are coming in from other states, they care about their state of Wyoming here. It's clean, there's not trash everywhere, there's great facilities. It's an excellent place to come, whether you're here to vacation and enjoy the outdoors or you live here. It's beautiful. Now we've seen this in so many other states where, whether it's California, Arizona, New Mexico, places like that, there's trash everywhere, guys. Thank you, Wyoming, for keeping your state beautiful. We appreciate it. People that visit here appreciate it. And we pick up our trash just like you guys do. It's amazing. Now remember, if you're in town, don't forget to go to the Cody Rodeo. It's there every night. You'll also find that while you're fishing this beautiful river, you're in an arid, dry area. Most people driving through would never expect to stumble upon a river like this, but there's going to be deer, there's going to be antelope around. We kind of split this area of the river into 3 sections. Now the entire section is called basically from Buffalo down to Corbett Dam, if you're going to look online on a map. We split it into 3 sections. The upper section is a section that we'd like to call from Hayden Arc Bridge, which is the old highway that used to go to Buffalo Reservoir. And that section right there, we did very good, very good. It's often closed, and what we mean by that is the road just above the Arc Bridge, there's a gate there. During the week, from 8 to 5, it should be open depending on the season. However, on the weekend, they close it simply because they're not doing work on the dam and the people are not going back and forth. At least that's what we were told by the Tourism Bureau. Now, if it is closed, you can park and just walk up the road. It's always open to foot or bicycle traffic. While we were in this section, we did very well. Above the bridge, it's pretty fast. There's steep access, but Troy caught about a dozen rainbows on Gold Label, just fishing right there. Now, we also moved around a little bit. We went to what we would call to a little bit in the lower section. That is the area below the Pautzke Trail. Look up any map, you'll see the Pautzke Trail. It's a great public access area. We went down there with high hopes. We got down there and said, what happened here? There is mud everywhere. There had obviously been some kind of runoff that came into the river in the spring, dirtied it up, and we didn't catch any fish except for one whopper of a cut bow that you'll see Troy holding here. You can see the mud in the back, and this was caught on a plug coated in shrimp fire gel. Now, you'll also see that we went to another area. That's the lower area where we fished basically below the Belfry Highway. There's a big parking area. It's high use here. You can find it on any map. There's a rafting launch area. There's a little boat launch area for drift boaters. It's real public in this area. Now, we went downstream. All you have to do is walk the path. There's an easy area there. We fished a lot of eggs and caught a lot of fish in that area. Now, you'll also see that we came back. Now, all these videos were put together because we only fished about an hour each day on 3 different days to compile these videos while we were doing other things and filming in other places in the area. Now, you'll also see us fish just below that big arc bridge that we talked about, as opposed to being above it, where Troy did very well. And on that lower section, the holes are real big. They're kind of slow, and they're loaded with trout like everywhere else. Keep in mind, there's browns, rainbows, and cutthroats here, like we talked about earlier. Now in that section, just below the bridge, Troy dipped back into his shrimp fire gel and did very well, and Mick switched over to red with glitter fireballs. Now those weren't the only products that we used. We also used those ever so famous yellow jackets, orange deluxe, and chartreuse garlic eggs. Because we fished 3 different days in this area, we really worked around and tried different things in order to keep the bite going even during the hottest time of day. These guys wanted to try a little bit of everything and see how successful they could be, which they were, as you'll see on this episode of Pautzke Outdoors. Pautzke products are available at sporting goods stores near you. If you can't find the specific color, size that you want, make sure to go to Pautzke.com. And as a thank you for watching Pautzke Outdoors, we're going to show you a coupon code to be used for 10% off your next order.
Look at this, Wisconsin brown.
Wisconsin.
Where are we? Oh, excuse me. Ready?
Do it again.
Wisconsin. I saw.
What do you want, cheese or something?